Okay. Yes. It's letting me do it vertical again. It's switched over horizontal somehow. I don't know how, but anyhow, I found out, fixed it. I'm getting close. I'm probably 21 miles from my destination. And it feels good to get close back by. And anyhow, I use that thumbnail, where you can see the government, where it shows a human face changing into a bird. That's the story of Nebuchadnezzar. That's what happened to Nebuchadnezzar. And churches, I don't even think they know it. I don't even believe they know it. And they can't put it together. That's how strong the delusion is here. Everything that's happening. Anyhow, it feels good to be getting back. 19 miles. And probably a little more than 19, but that's just to the town that I live in. And I probably got another 10 minutes getting up there. I'll be back in about less than 30 minutes. So it definitely feels more familiar here. But when you're out and about like this, you can clearly see how this strong delusion's working, according to the Word of God. You can see how it's working in most of the world. And we know why. It's because of the schools. They raise them up. That's why Jesus' words, it says to be carnally minded is death. This is what's happened. They're carnal minded. Not only what we see around us, but all around the world. Even the governments. There's a lot of people that say they can see what's going on, but they don't have a lot of understanding. Because they're still conformed. They were trained. They were trained to be conformed to this world. Right down from your military to your police departments. But it doesn't matter, you guys. Like I said, we know who we abide in. They don't, I'm going to tell you something. This is the time you want to be bold, Know who it is that you serve. I'm going to tell you, if you're awake and they're in the police department, if they say stuff like what they know, if they really know, like I said, if you're not at the root of it, you're not going to see it the same way. If you're not at the root of it. And the root of it is the knowledge of the world. It's what they do from kindergarten through college. And even after college, you get into the military, they're training you. You join the police force, they train you. Oh, you can't do a certain job anymore in this life? they'll train you to do something else. And it's all carnal. Thank God it's coming to an end, man. The beauty of it is, you guys, once you get the Word of God inside of you and you know it, and you know what it says, every word I am speaking, I'm prophesying. Everything. And you can clearly see it. And even me saying it's done, it is. Because God has from the beginning, He said what the end was. When He said, your ways are not my ways, they never were. Never. Not only that, you guys, the very first president, everybody knows he was a Mason. George Washington, if he ever was the first president. I mean, a lot of these people were telling them what to do all the time. But it's good to be able to say these things and know and have the understanding. This is why this is why people can't see. This is why they're, it's not going to be good. That's why it says, don't let these days come upon you unaware. It's going to be a price, a high price. I remember years ago, that girl Blondie, and I had a dream seeing her where she was sleeping right next to a Cadillac, next to a building. And it was like when I came up, scared her, she jumped in her car, wham, 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 sideswiped the building, trying to get away. Basically, all these people, man, they're going to have no place to go. Everything they did is going to be for nothing. They're not going to have anything. That's why it says evil will destroy the wicked. Everything's in God's hands. He turns it all where He wants to turn it. All of it. I know when I heard the Lord, when He spoke through me to the devil, which was in my coach, that I hadn't seen in 40 years, told him the games were over. It's just, this place has gone downhill since. But He does it in a way not wanting anybody to perish. If they can recover themselves from the snare of the devil, if they can believe, you would think seeing is believing, huh? Well, there was, way back when, even the Hebrews, they seen, but they didn't believe. There's a 444 right there, man. On the side of that truck, 444. What the world does to you, it blinds you. Same thing then as it is today. Here I am, man. My exit's coming up. I turned off maps because I'm here. I don't need it. Yeah. The Lord's done it in such a way where, a lot of people has come along, but not a lot. Has come along out of it, getting more and more understanding. Then many people, because of their pride, they're going to get further tried. Pride tried. because of their pride, with their patronism and all that. Let me tell you, when you're standing up there before the Lord, you're going to look pretty stupid when you're looking at how your flag, everybody, all of them with their flags. I don't care who they are, where they're from. We didn't come into this world to be doing, like I said, that's what Satan has raised everybody up with while they were killing one another. It's just a little surprising how nobody really seems to get to the root of this, and they're just more worried about rapture than having any understanding. Yeah, me, I prefer having understanding, and I know ain't nobody going nowhere, man. Not until the appointed time. Armando, good to see you, brother. Ain't nobody going nowhere until the appointed time. Yeah, it is. It's getting stranger, but then again, as long as you have that understanding, it's good to have understanding, because when you see this happening, that's where you want to be. You want to understand what's happening and knowing who it's happening to. Then glorify the Father in heaven. That's why it says the evil will destroy the wicked. The tares are gathered first. It doesn't come on us, it comes on them. Only with your eyes will you see the reward of the wicked. Then you got people out there going, we're going to be raptured in 5 or 3 days, or setting dates. But Jesus said everything's coming abroad. Even these people that have been prophesying, you're going to know it, who's who. It's coming out more and more now. Nothing will be hidden. Exactly. The children of disobedience. Yeah, this place is going to go belly up. If any of you guys ever listened to Mini Fish, he showed where the stock market or something was like at 33.666. And it's the same as our national deficit, $33 trillion. And it's constantly counting. $33 trillion. And it just, I think it closed like at 33, like in the negative. And it was 33.666. And it's the same number, like the 33 trillion debt. And then they're saying if something doesn't get passed by the 1st coming up, they're going to go, and a lot of people are going to be working for free. I don't know how it's going to affect everybody, but they're going to do something that's going to drive everybody mad. Everybody. We're there. Can you imagine? Look at how many people, will go bankrupt. They're not able to pay their bills. Unless you're on a fixed income, and most people are not. Most people are living paycheck to paycheck. Anyhow, yeah, man, it's good to be back. Good to get back. But yeah, this place is in strong delusions. You know, they're not even paying attention to nothing. People are working faster, wanting to just work faster. And then some of them say that they can see it. They can see it's not looking good. They know the nation's debt is not good. But they don't understand that this is judgment. They don't understand all this. And that's why it happens over a period of time. You know, they don't understand none of it. You know, number one, if the Word of God doesn't abide in you, that's why He says, you know, I've heard many people say that. Where is America in the Bible? Just listen to the word. If you know the words of Jesus Christ, what He said, this place was raised up for that. Just like He raised the Pharaoh up. America was also prophesied in it too. A house divided. House of Congress. Republicans, Democrats. One was an elephant. I had a dream of an elephant with holding a pink balloon. A big elephant. And then you got a donkey. You know? I ain't sure which one's which, but to me, they're all just as bad. Yeah, it's all... Everybody gave their power to it. And nobody's standing, you know, it's not that it ain't going to do any good if you did go up there and, yeah, you don't want to be doing that. This is the judgment of God. Just let everything lay where it's going to lay. The world, when they get mad, watch. Oh, they're going to be out there with signs, raging. Don't have anything to do with it. Stay away from it. Don't take any part with any of it. You know, you got a lot of these people out there, they set these dates, and even though they fail with their date settings, they still get, you know, a person can come on in 15 minutes time, and they'll have hundreds of people watching them. Hundreds. Yeah, a couple hours after they've done it, they'll have 1,000 views, you know. Even though they've proven they showed themselves to be wrong. You know, but this is the way it is. I'm going to tell you something. Even the people that prophesied in the Old Testament, even those people, when they prophesied in the Old Testament, they didn't listen to them then either. They listened to the false people. Yeah, that's another reason why it says in scriptures, don't be anxious. Don't be anxious. But be of faith, you know. Trust in the Lord, and He will guide your steps, which He will, you know. Most of these people that's been anxious, when these things come upon them, none of them are going to be ready for this. They're probably all going to be freaking out. They'll be fearful. And probably won't weather too good. You got all these people out here with signs going like they want you to take a loan out on your car or something. Crazy. place getting ready to go bankrupt. They're talking like it might go down by November 1st. Or, yeah, next month. Or October 1st, excuse me. You know? Now, when I make my turn up here, we could get disconnected anywhere, probably after I pass the lake or the water, the riverfront. It's good to be back.